So today we do indeed have Privet, Ligustrum ovalifolium. This is a hedge plant. So you can plant them pretty close together and they'll fill in, make a nice hedge. They grow 10 to 15 feet tall if you let them, but you can keep them to pretty much any size you'd like. You could cut this down, keep it around 3 feet, that'd be fine. They are native to Eastern Asia. It's considered invasive in some states around here, thankfully not in Massachusetts, but like out west, Midwest, they are pretty invasive. Pretty tolerant of most soils. You do want to avoid clay because they are prone to root rot. So good drainage, but they can handle the sandy soil, nice loam. They'll do well. Pretty disease and pest resistant. You can get some leaf spot with overhead watering, so drip irrigation or hand watering is best. As for pests, you can get some thrip, some scale, some mealies, the usual, but it doesn't typically affect the plant too harshly. As you can see, they do flower. Oftentimes when they're pruned regularly, we're cutting off the flowers, so you don't get to see that, but this guy's been left to do its own thing. The flowers are highly fragrant. Some people like it, some people don't. It's very strong though, so when you get a whole hedge of flowering privet, it's intense. Bees love it, great for pollinators. Semi-deciduous around here. Will lose most of its leaves, but may hang on to some in a milder winter. When you're pruning and like in the fall, once it's dropped its leaves, you do want to clean up well around it because that can just hold in bacteria, diseases, fungus. So you want to make sure you're cleaning everything up after you're done. Because they respond so well to pruning, you can do like a topiary thing. You can cut them into funky designs, shapes. But again, typically just a hedge plant because they grow so thick. You want to prune them about twice a year, maybe 3 times if you really want to keep it at a certain height. You can use hedge trimmers, just zoop. I think that's about it. This is pretty basic, low maintenance, pretty popular one. Does anybody have any questions? Yep, Dave?
Keep those low. How wide do they get?
They can grow like 10 to 15 feet wide if you let them. So pruning will make them grow a little bit wider, but you do want to prune the sides as well as the top because they'll end up getting like long. You can see like these guys here, these are pretty long and kind of scraggly. So pruning all sides is important to keep it nice and full. Maybe? Yeah, so pruning starts in like late spring, early summer. You're just starting to get some new growth at that point. You want to prune again in like late summer, early fall. You can do one final prune like late fall if you need to. As far as how deep to go, it will depend on how much you've left or how much time there's been since the last prune. They grow very quickly, so you may get like a foot of new growth. You can take that right back before you reach like the thick stems. So it will kind of depend on each individual plant, but because they grow so fast, it'll probably be about a foot of height that you're taking off. Yep, Andrea? As far as I know, yeah, yep. I mean, deer will eat anything if they're hungry enough, but typically they do leave them alone. Any other questions? Oh, yep.
Do you need a male and a female plant?
No, they have male and female flowers on each plant, and they do get berries, little black berries, insignificant really, but they will berry by themselves with just one plant. Anything else? Nope. Awesome, thank you.